I was 2 when I came here, so my whole life has pretty much been Texas. I didn't tell people that I was undocumented, so it was definitely different, especially seeing all the other teenagers getting jobs and driver's licenses and college. And then it was like, you kind of can't do that because you don't have a status. I guess my parents have always tried, but we just never had the money for it or never could find an attorney that was honest about things. And then I married young. At first it was like, oh, he's a great person, he was nice, he was living in a way. And then he wasn't. And then it was always talking about, you're an immigrant. And he'd use slurs and all that other stuff. And then he'd tell me, you're never gonna be anybody. And he would hold it against me all the time. You're not gonna get a status. You'll never get a status. I won't let you. Then I got pregnant. And that made things worse in the marriage. Yeah, it got really, really, really bad. Firearms, even. Just a lot of alcohol. I was pretty convinced that I wasn't gonna get help. Cause I was in a I hit rock bottom. That's what it was. It was rock bottom. I believed everything that my ex-husband was saying. I believed all of it. And then you meet somebody like Annalise, who's like, that's not true. You're not that at all. And she didn't even have to say a whole lot for me to be able to be like, oh, somebody believes in me. So the steps were definitely not always easy, and the wait wasn't easy because you have to be patient for it, for sure. You get your work authorization, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I can work now. And I started off at a little store, at a dollar store, of all places, and everybody else who's there hated their job, but it's like, I'm gonna be there on time. I'm gonna be there an hour early if you need me. I can tell you how that day went. I went to work. I got up early. I went to work, worked my shift, and then she calls. I said, well, let's have a Zoom meeting. So, we talked about it, and she tells me, you got approved. I got your green card. And to me, it was like, oh my gosh, and I'm sure I said some expletives, but I was excited. That feeling was like, I get to do all these things. I get to actually not be afraid. Because now I have this.